Okay. So let's get caught into the money. My daughter is laughing at me. Are you laughing at me? Go ahead and laugh. Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Cause I'm OCD?
No, you like on that Medea shit with the wheel and testicles and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. Or I might leave that in. I'm gonna leave that in. This is real. I'm gonna leave that in. Hello, and welcome back to another Providing Resources for Emergency Preparedness YouTube video. We are back for the month of July, and we are going to do our July cash stuffing. Now, what you need to know about my channel is I stuff once per month. I do my cash envelopes and all of my sinking funds in one video. You're not going to get 3-4 videos out of me. You're going to get one video because that's all I have time for right now. I'll stuff my cash envelopes today and I'll stuff my sinking funds today. And today we are stuffing a total of $2,904 because I am a monthly budgeter and I only stuff once per month. So in today's video, we are going to stuff, like I mentioned in the intro, $2,904. What I'm going to do is we're going to start by counting up our money and seeing how much we have. We're going to verify that. And then we're going to empty all of our binders because the way I took my money out from the bank was I calculated denominations that will allow me to do a bill consolidation at the exact same time. So as we stuff, we're going to consolidate our bills so that I wind up with the minimum amount of bills I need in my binders. My binders are getting to the point where they're full all the time. And when your binders are full all the time, you don't need excessive amounts. And plus, I don't need to do another bill exchange video. I can cut that out because one, I just don't have time right now because we're in the middle of a house move. And it's taking longer than we thought we was to get ourselves moved. So with that said, let's get into counting the money. So I'll move all of this out the way. Lord, I done messed up the money. You make the OCD people shocked. Okay. And I'm one of them. I am OCD my damn self. So let me, ye not judge, be ye judged. Or whatever that is. Okay. So let's get caught into the money. My daughter is laughing at me. Are you laughing at me? Go ahead and laugh. Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Because I'm OCD?
No, you like on that Medea shit with the wheel and testicles and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. Or I might leave that in. I'm gonna leave that in. This is real. I'm gonna leave that in. My daughter laughing at me. All right. Okay, so let's get into this July cash stuffing. So we're gonna start with our singles first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got 14 ones here. All right. Next, we're going to do our fives. We just have 1, 2 fives. All right, and we got 1, 2, 3 10s. All right, and then 20s. Now, before I pick up these 20s, I'm just going to say this, okay? And I'm going to let it go. This is all real cash. Leave it there. All real cash. All right. So next is our 20s. And we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. That's 3. 20, 40, 60, 84. 20, 40, 60, 85. So we got 520s. All right. Next is our 50s. And I'm going to need your grace and mercy on these 50s. Look, these things are crisp. Okay. I got these straight from the mint. Okay. The bank, she was on it with these fresh 50s. And I have a lot of them. So I'm going to count them slow because they're really, really like, I should do an ASMR. These things are crisp. Okay, let's get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and I got to face them up. Otherwise, the OCD won't work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And you know 10 times 50 is 500, right? So 500, 500, and 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, see, there we go. 8, 9, 10. I might have to count that one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. They're really sticky. And then 150. So we got 500, 500, 500, 500, which is $2,150 in 50s. All right. And last but not least is our hundreds. And we have 2 crispy $100 bills. All right. So all in all, we have 14 $1 bills, 2 $5 bills, 3 $10 bills, 25 $20 bills, 43 $50 bills, and 2 $100 bills for a total of $2,904. All right. And because I want to do a consolidation as I stuff, I'm going to unstuff my envelopes, but I'm going to speed up this process. All right. Let's get into that. All right, we're going to start with our yellow binder, and our yellow binder represents our cash envelopes binder. And if you see me reaching over, that's because I don't use a paper planner. I use an Excel spreadsheet because I make too many errors and I like to change things a lot. So if you see me reaching over, it's because my laptop is right here and I'm getting the numbers off of my laptop, because my version of a planner is an Excel spreadsheet. All right, so we're going to start with car gas. Car gas had a June rollover of $113. I'm going to add our normal July stuffing of $120, and we're going to leave us with a total of $233 in our car gas envelope. So we're going to take 2 $100 bills, a 20, a 10, and 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. To get our $233 in car gas. 100, 220, 30, 1, 2, 3. All right, and we will put that in our car gas sinking fund envelope. Okay, next is car wash. Now, car wash had $40 in it at the beginning of June for the June rollover. We will not be adding anything for the July stuffing because we're going to wash our cars at home for the summer months. So we're just going to stuff the same $40 in our car wash envelopes. Next is groceries. Now groceries is a little special. This is my special child right now. Groceries has an abundance of money in it. And if this is your first time watching a video from me, I know it may seem unusual to have $1,388 in a sinking fund envelope for groceries. We had $590 in our June rollover, and I add $798 every month for our July stuffing, which brings us to the total of $1,388. Now, because we were in the middle of moving, we are between, I want to say, kitchens. We have a kitchen at one house and we have a kitchen at the other house, and neither one of them are set up for cooking right now. We're moving out of one and moving to the other. And we don't necessarily have to be out of our old house right away to get into our new house. So we have keys to both, and we're just moving slowly over time. So we have an abundance of money in groceries. Plus, you know, with me being a prepper and all, I still have a lot of food on hand. So we're going to stuff the $1,388 into groceries. But what we're going to do with that is we're going to be doing a mega Costco and Sam's Club haul. And we're going to do that probably sometime in August, where we're going to use that to get stocked up on our food storage and get our pantry stocked up and ready to go. All right, so the denominations I need for groceries, I've already put that together here on my Excel spreadsheet, and it breaks down like this. We're going to start off with $17.50 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I'm going to give those a quick recount only because these bills are crispy and I want to make sure I have the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, $17.50 bills add up to $850. So we'll set that there. Next, we're going to use 22 20s. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So let's give this all a count again. Make sure we got 22 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 22 20s comes up to $440, and we'll set that there. Okay, next we need 3 $10 bills, which will give us $30, 10, 20, 30. And then I'm going to use 12 $5 bills. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I need $60. So I need 12 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So 5 times 12 is $60, like I said, and I need 8 singles. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty. So with that, this is $850 and $50. We have $17.50. We have $17.50 bills. Sorry about that. That adds up to $850. We have 22 $20 bills. That adds up to $440. That gives us a total of $1,290. We add in the $30 from the 3 10s, and that makes our total $1,320. Add in the 12 5s, which is $60. That's $1,380, and then the 8 singles adds up to the $1,388 we're going to be stuffing into groceries. And like I said, we're going to be doing a mega grocery haul. I do plan on vlogging that, and we're going to do a nice fall stock up for August and get things in order, because like I said, I sincerely believe that hyperinflation is going to be a problem in the United States, and I do not plan on letting them catch me unprepared. All right. Okay, in our household, we had already spent that. As you can see, this envelope is nice and empty. Because last month we spent all of our money. We didn't have any money for June rollover. I'm going to add my contribution of $295 of the July stuffing. And then we'll have $295 in household. So 1, 2, 50, 40, and 5. All right. 100, 200, 50, 70, 95. 295 goes into household. Alrighty. Put that in here. Our next category is personal care. Now in personal care, we didn't have anything in that either. As you can see, we had 0 rollover. For our July stuffing, we're going to add $245. 1, 2, 20, 40, and 5. All right. 100, 200, 20, 40, 5. So 245 in personal care. All right. Next is clothing. And in clothing, we didn't spend anything. We started off with a June roller of $285. I'm going to add the $158 for our July stuffing, bringing our total in clothing up to $443. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, and 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. We will add that to our clothing sinking fund. Okay. Next is dry cleaning. And in dry cleaning, we had a June roller of $60. We're going to add our July stuffing of $20, bringing that total in dry cleaning to $80. 50, a 20, and a 10. So we have 50, 20, which is 70, 10 is 80. Okay. In our prepping category, after I finished that one, in our prepping category, we had spent all that money as well, so we didn't have any June rollover. We're going to add our July stuffing of $175. So we're going to use 100, a 50, a 20 for 70, and 5. Okay, 100, 50, 75. All right. And I want to introduce a new category to you this month. As you can see, it's marked garden. Now that we've moved or are in the process of moving into our new house, we would like to get our prepper garden started. You know, grow foods at home, be able to be self-sufficient and take care of ourselves. So I am starting a new garden category. But with that new garden category, we are starting late in the year. And what is it, already June, the end of June? So obviously we're not going to start a garden this year. However, we will be working towards saving money to get our garden started next year. We haven't even really moved in our house yet. So for gardening, we're going to add $568 to get us starting on our gardening adventure. And we're going to use mostly 50. So let's do that. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, oh, sorry, $548. And gardening, oh, 568 is what I allocated. So we're going to do that 50, 10, 5, and 8. 568. Sorry about that miscount. $568. Let's make sure we got the right amount. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8. $568 is going into our new gardening category. And I'm excited for next year. Not this year, but next year. And we need a lot for the garden, so this is not even close to being enough. Okay, we added a new category called blessings. We're not going to fund that this month because I didn't budget for it, but I do want to be able to give money to people who I see in need. Somebody needs $1 or $2 to help them out and be a blessing. So I added this new category I'm going to call blessings, and I am going to start funding that. All right. We're at Walmart, and they have these individually packed face masks on sale for $4 each. And as you can see, we're still wearing masks. We're not playing no games with y'all. So I had Mercedes get 10 of them. And that'll be good for the stockpile. Because you never know. You never know. Okay, so our next binder we're going to take care of is our streaming services binder. Now, we didn't spend any money out of this last month, so every binder had its rollover. So we started Disney Plus with a rollover of $50. We're not going to stuff any money in this binder because we reallocated that up to our cash envelopes so that we could prep more in preparedness for hyperinflation. So we're going to put the original $50 we had in Disney Plus back in our Disney Plus sinking fund. Next is Netflix. Netflix had an original $70 rollover from June. We're not adding anything to Netflix this month, so we're just going to put that original $70 back in our Netflix binder. All right, next is Hulu. Hulu started off with $75 at the beginning for our June rollover. We're not adding any additional money to Hulu, so we're going to just stuff that same $75 back in Hulu. Next is HBO Max. HBO Max started with a June rollover of $75 as well. And we're going to put that same $75 back in our HBO Max sinking fund. So our next sinking fund, or streaming services sinking fund, is Amazon Prime. Now, Amazon Prime is the only fund that I'm going to fund this month. Amazon started off with a June rollover of $85. I'm going to put in our normal July stuffing like I do every month of $17, which should bring Amazon up to a total of $102. So we're going to put $102 back in our Amazon Prime. And I think the full amount I need to renew our Amazon is $112. So this one is almost fully funded, and I'm very excited about that. Next, we're going to do our holiday binder. Our green binder represents our holidays. We're going to start off with New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve will not get any money this month. We have reallocated some of the money in our envelopes to go to our household and personal section. So New Year's Eve, I know we reallocated that money that we normally contribute, the $15 to go to the household section, and we already stuffed that over here. So New Year's Eve will receive $0 this month. Super Bowl had $58 in rollover, and we're actually going to put that $58 back. 50, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, these crispy ones. I like these crispy ones. They're nice. Okay, 55, 6, 7, 8. We're going to put that original $58 back in the Super Bowl sinking fund. It will not receive any July stuffing, so the total remains $58. All right, next is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day started off with a June rollover of $30. And we're not going to add any July stuffing. So we're going to have a total of $30, just the original $30 put back into our Valentine's envelope. All right. Next is Easter. Easter had $0 in it. We're going to put in 0 for July stuffing. And our total now is 0 in Easter. And we reallocated that to our personal section. Okay. Next is Mother's Day. Mother's Day as well is started off with a June rollover of $0 because we spent all that money. You should, if you didn't have an opportunity, you really should go back and watch our Budget With Me video and our June cash envelopes, and you'll see where we spent all this money at in those 2 videos. So Mother's Day has a June rollover of $0, a July stuffing is 0, and it will remain at $0. All right, Memorial Day. We had a great time Memorial Day. Memorial Day had a June rollover of $0. It also will get $0 for July stuffing with a total of $0. All right, 4th of July. That's another one. 4th of July had $27 to start with. We're going to still do our 4th of July stuffing of $15 for a total of $42. 20, 40, 1 and 2. So $42 is going back in 4th of July. Alrighty. All right. Next is Mercedes' birthday. Mercedes' birthday had a June rollover of $71. I'm going to give her normal $20 a month for a total of $91. But this is a category I really need to beef up. Mercedes' birthday will be here before I know it. And I want to do something nice for her. And if you don't know, Mercedes is my daughter. I say it every video. But Mercedes is my daughter. Okay. 50, 70, 91. And I only have the one daughter. Mercedes is my only child. Okay. All right. So 91. All right. Next is Labor Day. And Labor Day had a June rollover of $125. We're going to add $10 for a total of $135. 120, 35. And because Labor Day doesn't have any like decor or anything, we have our eye on a new barbecue grill, which is much needed. Our barbecue grill has been there. It's sturdy. It does what it does for us, but we can use a new one. So 120, 35 is going to our Labor Day sinking fund. So it'll be nice to have a new grill. All right. Next on the list is my birthday. My birthday had a June rollover of $62. I'm going to add my July stuffing of $20 for a total of $82. So 50, 20, 80, and $2. All right. 50, 70, 80, 1, 2. So $82 is going into my birthday sinking fund. And I'm very excited for my birthday. I'll be the big 50 this year. So excited to be 50. It's going to be great. All right. So next is Halloween. Halloween had a June rollover of $96. We're going to do our July stuffing of $10, making Halloween a total of $106. So 100, 5, and 6. 105, $6. All right. Next is Black Friday, which never gets anything. We're over the Black Friday scene. We're done with it. But I keep it just in case I want to add something to it in the future. Next is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving had a June rollover of $189. We're going to add our July stuffing, which is normal, of $45 for a full total of $234. 220, 34. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am so excited to be consolidating all of this money. 100, 220, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in our Thanksgiving fund. And it helps me because, as you can see, my envelopes are full. And I don't need to add any unnecessary money in here. And I do not desire to do another bill exchange video. This is the video you're going to get for the month until I do my closeout. All right. Christmas had a rollover of $426. We're going to add the July stuffing of $50 for a total of $476. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 75, and 6. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 75, and 6. And Christmas, like, we're already in the end of June. July is coming up. And Christmas will be here before you know it. And I want to get this to $1,000. So I'm going to have to add some extra money to this one next month to get it to $1,000 before the end of November. All right, our next binder is our blue binder, and I call this our life binder. And we're going to start off with our cell phone sinking fund. Cell phone for June had a rollover of $550. We're going to make our normal contribution of $90 for a total of $640. So we're going to use these 3 $100 bills, $400, $500, $640. So we got 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 20, 40. So now we have a total of $640 towards our cell phone, and God knows I need a new one. Oh, my phone is so old. It's like an iPhone 5C. Okay, Mercedes says it's an iPhone 5C. It's really old. I need a new one. But we're working on it. Okay, next is car maintenance. Car maintenance had a rollover of $247. We're going to add our normal July contribution of $50 a month, and then that brings the total to $297. Okay, so that's 150, 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 5, 6, 7. All right, 50, 100, 50, 200, 250, 270, 290, 295, 6, 7. So $297 in our car maintenance envelope. All right. Next is car tax and plates renewal. Car tax and plates renewal started off with a June rollover of $170. We're going to do our normal contribution of $34 for a total of $204. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me double check those. Okay, yeah, that's 200. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's crispy over here. Should do some ASMR. 50, 100, 150, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4. $204 in our car tax and plates renewal. Okay. All right. The next is our miscellaneous. Miscellaneous had a June rollover of $171. We're going to add our normal stuffing of $150 a month for a total of $321. That's 152, 253, 20, and 1. Right? $321. 51, 152, 253, 20, and 1. So $321 in our miscellaneous envelope. Next is our AAA membership. And our AAA membership had a June rollover of $72 with a July stuffing of adding $14 for a total of $86. So we're going to add $86. 50, 20, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. All right. 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. That is perfect. Right? So that is for our AAA membership. Next is our driver's license renewal. And this is fully funded. Driver's license started off with a June rollover of $112. We will not add anything because it was already fully funded in July. So we should have a total of $112. 50, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we will add that to our driver's license renewal, and everybody in the United States has to have a real ID by October 1st. If you don't have a real ID, which is your new driver's license, anywhere in America, you won't be able to fly. You won't be able to enter any federal buildings. So make sure that if you're not aware that you need to upgrade your driver's license, you do that, or state ID if that's what you have. All right, next is our Costco. Costco is also fully funded because we have this membership gift card here. And Costco had a June rollover of $0, a July stuffing of $0 because it's fully funded with this gift card. And we will use that to renew our membership. Sam's Club is also fully funded. It started with a June rollover of $0, a July stuffing of $0, and total of $0, and it's fully funded because we just paid this. We just paid this out of this fund last month. So this is fully funded. And I want to introduce you to some new categories you're going to see in our envelopes. I have a category called Home Gym. I need to get in shape. Like, I'm doing financial preparedness for things, and I'm doing food prep and all this, but what about physical preparedness? I need to get my physical preparedness in shape, so we're going to start funding a home gym fund. Next, back to school. I do plan on going to pursue an advanced degree. I already have a degree. I'm going to get another one. So I'm going to start funding my back to school fund soon. So I put that back in the envelope. And then because we moved and we have a new house, there's always things that you want to do and get when you have a new home. So we're going to start funding home furniture soon. And this we just use to put in money that needs to go back to the bank. Hi guys, I am here at my local Walmart and I am doing my weekly shopping. I normally shop once a month, but I have changed to a weekly shopping method because I am preparing for hyperinflation. As you guys see me use my cash envelopes and sinking funds, you see that I always have a full cart. This was some bins I also bought. But you see I have a full cart. I always have a full cart because I am preparing for hyperinflation. If you guys have watched the news lately, CNBC, MSNBC, CNN, or Fox News, all you see is the topic is inflation, inflation, inflation. A lot of people want to tell you that this inflation rising is going to be transitory, and I am here to tell you that it's not. So I'm continuing to stock up as I sink my funds each month. My cash envelopes and my sinking funds have helped me craft a budget where I am able to stock up and save up for my family. And I suggest you guys do the same. If you don't want to get caught by hyperinflation, I suggest you stack your pantry. And what's the worst that happens if you stack your pantry? You just have a well-stocked home, and then you can take that money and save it for someone else, something else. But if you get caught and you're rushing to the store like everyone was in February of 2020 when the vid virus hit, you're going to be full of regrets. And I'm just going to stock my house and stock my pantry and feel comfortable knowing that when August comes, I don't have to keep shopping anymore, and I can just ride the wave and let hyperinflation do what it do. So while y'all fighting at the stores and while y'all standing in long lines, I'll be chilling in the house watching the shit on TV like I did in February 2020. Please stock up for hyperinflation. And if nothing happens, you just have a well-stocked home. Alright guys, I'm going to end the vlog back here. As you can see, I'm in Costco now. And I'm going to get a couple things I need to get to stock up for my family. And I really encourage you to do the same as I truly believe with all my heart that hyperinflation is going to be an issue in the United States. I would like to thank you for watching another Providing Resources for Emergency Preparedness YouTube video. If you like this type of content, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you are notified each and every time I upload a new YouTube video. Bye guys, and I'll see you in the next video.